Oke guys ya, kita lanjut ke game kedua ya, antara Homebois melawan tim Liquid PH. Oke lah ya.
Team Liquid Philippines on the blue side, Homebois on the red.
Ya.
Liquid currently 1 game up.
Kartuzi pakai link sekarang dis, Ayam pakai alpha. Udilnya pakai Zuxin ya.
Now we always wanted to see and talk
malah
about
dideketin
the
guys,
fact that
aduh
whenever
deal.
you have the Juicin, you want someone to be able to clear waves in the middle lane fast enough, and you're gonna have to expect that Mal and Udil will be the battery. Well, Udil completely just keeps on going on and on with the very annoying pokes, and Mal just focuses on the lanes.
Mal going to be able to do quite a lot of poking already. While I personally haven't seen a lot of Mal playing Cho recently, I also have to note that I haven't seen a lot of Mal playing at all recently in the first place. So my memory could not be what it used to be. And once again, we see JP getting pulled in. Alpha charge, first blood by Amal instantly. Tempest the Blaze being used by Karltizi. After dropping Homebois really low. And the immediate double for Karltizi.
That was that 4-blade
No comment guys, no comment guys, ya tete aja guys.
Really been able to see, but in the meantime we have also managed to see how Homebois set up for the Jit Kundo. So whenever you see that Udil is pretty much preparing with the lantern, you know that someone is going to be tossed right back. It's perfect time.
Udil dropping real low. Mal going to be looking for JP. It doesn't have level 4 yet, so not going to be able to kick them into the tower. Homebois started off really nicely, but Liquid have already gained a lead by giving Karltizi an early kill.
Right off the bat, with 2 minutes into the game, with the turtle currently available, Homebois is the one that is trying to grasp that priority for themselves.
Karltizi gonna be focused here again. Mal doesn't have level 4, but JP gonna be pulled forward once again.
Diangkat lagi. Buset deal, lo terlalu maju deal.
Forced to use ultimate since he is very deep in.
Udilnya personal banget guys.
Gets the kill. NetherRealm a little bit too late, but enough to get rid of Udil.
Aduh deal.
Pelan-pelan deal. They're gonna stop Homebois from advancing, and now they're gonna wanna look to back off and peel here. Sanford pops the primal wrap. Alpha charge gonna CC him once again. Mal doing a good job, gonna trade his life for that, but ends up giving Sanji the kill. 3 kills on the Pyramis.
Feels like they're overstaying their welcome, Homebois that is, and they pretty much will be looking at Sanford just peeling for the team crazily.
Ooh, Sanji doing God's work right now. Gonna be able to get the final hit with the Shadow Stampede. He may pay for it. Nope. He walks out with literally an empty health bar. Even rejoins the fight to make sure they're able to take the turtle.
Sanji yang dapat.
Sanji, the man! Showing that
Sanji
you
yang
don't
dapat
need help to
guys.
contest the objective at all. And the rest of Liquid just walk away. Looks like they'll be able to pick up JP. Way of the Dragon lands, pulls him back.
Sampai gak mati parah sih.
But they will finish him.
At least a Crimson Beacon was up and available for the side of Udil to really do something. But Karltizi seems to be really wanting to bite on this bait, but that's not gonna be happening. But that is definitely all fine and dandy from the side of Team Liquid PH. Sanji already starting the game with a total of 4 kills and stealing the turtle. That's quite a name for himself.
We already know that every single member of Liquid can become a beast as long as they're able to snowball. And looks like Sanji already on the path to doing so. Ferrum is definitely a hero he's quite comfortable with. Able to pick off Amal and even steal the turtle at 0 HP.
One thing that I remember is the fact that Udil that's playing as the Juicin is exceptionally good when opening up the brushes. You do have the range that you can just kind of scan around onto these brushes to ensure that your team just don't get caught all that often. And I absolutely respect that. I love that. But how exactly is Homebois going to be making full use of that concept?
I do think they want to go for a little more aggressive play. I mean, if you're able to pull someone in or Way of the Dragon someone, Amal does do a lot of burst damage. So ideally, they want to snowball on the Alpha, but he's already died twice, so not a good start for them.
Good point there, because now we were asking about the question, do they even have enough damage? We want to see the battery going on.
Mal gonna get pulled over the wall once again. Sanford gonna get I'm offended over the wall as well. NetherRealm gonna be used. So is the Zeus and Karltizi comes to join Alpha charge. Amal not able to get over the wall, so he gets knocked up. It is absolute chaos here in the river, but Sanford gonna trade for Amal, and now Karltizi gets free reign to jump into the back line. Gonna be able to dash away just barely yet. Movement speed not enough to chase him down. He just dashes away.
Dia belum ada ini guys, belum ada hasil kalau katanya.
This fight is a testament to how much damage Homebois really have. And it's
JP.
really tough for them to deal with. Even if Nets come in, he did drop the Zaman Force, but he can't even catch up to get any kills. It has been a long, drawn-out fight for Homebois. So now they gotta have to crack themselves the questions. Where are they getting the damage from? Will Year 3 gotta have to open himself up even more in order to join into these battles? How are they supposed to supplement even more? Will Udil need to change his items a bit? How about Amal?
You do typically encounter a little bit of difficulty when you're playing more of a pick-off style comp and the enemy team has a fair miss, right? You just pop the nether realm at the right time and whoever is being targeted will be saved. So Homebois needs to kind of manipulate the map in a way where Liquid is split apart, and I'm not really sure they have the tools to do that.
Now the next question, hold on a second.
Yep.
Sanford.
Oh, Sanford gonna get pulled in. Nether realm gonna be used once again. Homeboy's not in a good position for this yet. He's gonna be the first target immediately picked off. Monster kill for Sanji. Nets in the front line with the Zaman Force doing some good damage, but is it going to be enough? Sanford gonna need to flicker out, but gets caught by the way of the dragon, and there's no more Nether realm, so they will finally
Mal, tipis banget loh.
Mal now has to run away. Benny gonna dash forward with the BMI. Picks him off. Turtle now gonna be the target of Liquid. They are beautiful.
Emal berani banget anjir.
Homebois as Amal gonna fall victim again. Turtle stolen.
Waduh, turtle dapat lagi kartusi anjay. Waduh. Sulit guys ini guys. Lawannya kelas juara dunia, bro.
That fight just further solidified that the Juicin just doesn't deal enough damage at all. Yes, the Juicin is very annoying. You're constantly flying up, especially for the side of JP. He is on the receiving end. He's constantly flying into the sky, being slammed down, flying in the sky, slammed down. But we're talking about Camilla. Camilla is pretty tanky and even built up the Radiant armor. You are not in the slightest afraid of this Juicin.
Nets gonna take some damage. Karl'Tezi targeting him. Tempest Blades comes out Nether realm so that they can dive the tower. Godlike streak for Karl'Tezi. And Homeboy just disappears. It happens so quickly. Yeah, Tree not gonna make it in time to save them. Just gonna try to defend the tower. Uses I'm offended to clear the way. But he is stuck 1v4. Udil too far back to protect him. That's a free tower on top of Tree.
Terlalu ngeri guys ya.
Damage is definitely building up over to the side of Karl'Tezi with a single finch poise or rather a single stab. Allows him to just take probably half HP away from Nets. Well, maybe that's an over-exaggeration, but you pretty much see that point. Team Liquid PH managing to take away the tier 1 in the middle lane, ensuring that Homebois now will have a lot more issues to try to get themselves priority over the river, or perhaps even in their own buff. Amal, you're gonna have to watch out for this.
A 6k net worth difference at 8 minutes is pretty big though. You can see Udil still being annoying. Oh, nice I'm offended onto 2 members. Sanji dropping
Sanjinya guys ya, buset. Markiban, nice banget. Sakit banget. Gila Benny Kitty. Amal doang mati lah. Tinggal Udil doang tipis banget guys ya. Mau digasin.
He's looking for Udil. I don't think he'll jump for this. The job's already done.
That was hands down just foresight coming in from Team Liquid PH. They understood that they can just throw Sanford, throw JP, let them peel everything, ensure their Homebois use everything in their arsenal just to bring these two beefy men down. And once all of these ultimates, all of these skills has been depleted, especially when it comes down to the Way of the Dragon as well as the Spear of Alpha, there's no one that can come in to really
Lord
stop
yang pertama ya. Nah,
2 for 4 trade. Very much worth it.
And Karl'Tezi is jumping in again, wants to contest the purple buff right after getting the Lord. They'll get it too. Curse of Blood zoning out Homebois. Flicker, Earth Shatter, Primal Wrath comes out. And Karl'Tezi just jumps straight in, blazing to win.
Ditarat pun digasin bro, gila, oh my lord. Lihatlah guys, lihatlah dan bukalah Karl'Tezi anjay, buset. Terlalu ngeri.
Just play within your box. That is what Homebois gotta have to do at this point in time. You gotta have to supplement the lack of damage from your team by playing safe, defensive, and you gotta have to wave clear as much as possible. But unfortunately, that is the problem. If you want to play within of your turrets, you gotta have to be ready for all of these waves to be crashing in. Do you really have got the ability to be able to clear all these waves fast enough? You have Nets. Nets is not necessarily all that great in clearing waves aside from the synchro vision. You will want Amal as well as Year 3 to really pop off. As much as I want to see a sustained Year 3, purely and I solely believe there must be some sort of risk involved in Ruby's itemization, where he gotta have to build a tad bit more damage in order to clear these waves.
And oh well, here goes KarlTzy again. Even Tempest of Blades forcing multiple resources out from the Homebois under their own tower. The threat that Liquid poses to the red base right now is huge, and we can see just how much of a net worth difference they have in total. Homeboys just have no items, and we can see that. I'm offended, pulls Sanji in, but he doesn't care. He's got Netherrealm, Blazing Duet just dismantles the backline. Homeboys
Wah, itu sih sampai sepot jidat, guys. Sampai tepuk jidat, guys ya.
Are the ones shining down the light. The inhibitor is just gonna fall one by one. Homeboys can do nothing about this. They're trying their best. Call once again on top of net. Zaman Force used defensively. The last inhibitor gonna be taken out. And
Mal, sekuat itu tetap mati loh, guys.
Homeboys can do nothing. But what as Liquid just runs into their house like it's their own.
It has been a long time since I've seen Claude's blazing
Tarot milik tim Liquid gak ada yang tumbang, bro. Bayangin aja, bro. Bayangin aja dulu, guys ya.
It's not like their composition is fragile or flimsy or anything. It's just this Claude is dealing a massive amount of damage. His current, he does have a current economy of about, let's see, 9.9 thousand gold alongside of KarlTzy with a total of 12,000 gold. That sets them up way above. Of course, being able to finish the Holy Trinity alongside of the Malefic Roar really gives Manicutie all of that damage output that he absolutely needs. Team Liquid PH, they are not afraid to do the same thing again by playing investments. Throw Sanford, throw JP right in the face of Homebois, let them take the bait, and then Manicutie is ready and raring to go together with KarlTzy.
And they don't particularly mind losing players like Sanford either, because they are so rich at this point that it will still take the Homebois a long time to even whittle through their health bars, and all that is time given to Benny and KarlTzy. Lord gonna be claimed easily. Homebois unfortunately don't have a composition that can really push the map.
I need everyone to remember, or not remember, but pay attention to the fact that we have a double remote boots coming in from the side of Team Liquid PH, namely Sanford as well as JP. They know that they want to funnel all of these gold over to KarlTzy and Manicutie. Sanford is really just there for a sandbag. You don't need any items from him. We just need Sanford as well as JP go in and unfortunately take all the damage for the team.
And that's what they're doing. We can see Udil trying to pick someone off, but it's not working. Karl even just dashing away from another alpha spear being used by Ayam. Liquid are basically just toying with the Homebois, and with the Lord now looking to push in, we could be witnessing the end of the series. Can Homebois defend this? We'll find out. Lord gonna take some damage, gonna try and pull it away, but Homebois really just don't have a solid enough front line to do so. Well, not gonna find anything yet. Tree gonna immediately engage. A nice catch, but Netherrealm gonna be used with the Blazing Duet to just again cut through the Homebois. Sanji and Sanford have already bit the bullet.
Ente bro.
They just clear it up. It's a wipeout. It's a no problem at all. Triple kill again for KarlTzy on top of a monster kill by Benny. And we can see
guys ya, game kedua diamankan juga oleh tim Liquid Philippines. Jadi kita lanjut aja buat match selanjutnya antara Falcon Epic Brand lawan Smart Omega. Bye bye.